Um, I'm talking to you because I know there is a dialogue between us, and I know I can share what I need to say, and you need it. Because I'm good with people, I'm good with difficult people. As it appears, I myself am quite difficult. I'm also difficult for myself. And I have just discovered that being 35, my biggest power is dealing with people and helping them without actually this need of helping. It's just that it happens. So I really like to spend time with people who hear, these that not only listen but hear and are open, have open minds. This is why I really appreciate cooperations that are creative, that are completely new, that are difficult, that are in English. I'm Polish myself, but somehow every time when I work in English, it's something completely different. It's another experience, and these English language situations are very special to me. I may just mention that when I was pregnant, it was 8th month, almost 9th, I was a host at Sport Arena, at a stadium in Poznań, at the stadium in Poznań, while Euro 2012 was happening there. So you can imagine I had a ball in my belly and a ball on the pitch, and there were thousands of people there, and I felt incredible. I was talking in English to those people, being in the center of attention, because football players were not yet there. And I was talking to them and I felt extremely happy. And whenever I have the opportunity to work in English, to talk to people, to lead some events, to prepare some reports in English, I feel special and I feel real somehow. My experience with English is very, I would say, standard. I have never had any extra classes. I have never lived abroad. Nevertheless, somehow I started to think in English. And father of my son is Finnish and we spoke English, so this English was in use. I also attended a class at high school where we had biology, chemistry and mathematics in English. My English knowledge of mathematics or biology now is really poor, but I feel very comfortable with this English realia in my mind. And I have also been a teacher, and I have been a teacher of English, a teacher that I have always wanted to have. I was lucky because I had a great English teacher in my high school. And I also was such a teacher, but somehow it happened that I started to cooperate with the media. I started to be the host of various events, and my career became completely different. It even happened that during lessons with my pupils, because I had some private lessons, I was giving private lessons, I was almost falling asleep because it was so boring for me in comparison to what was happening in the media world. And then I didn't have time. Now I have time, I have knowledge, I have the experience, and I have this need to share my good energy, my good vibes with you, because I know I can create a special atmosphere at the event, in the things I prepare, as this process is going on all the time in my head, in my brain. And somehow people ask me, what are you going to say? What are you going to ask? How are you going to behave? And I'm always answering, I might tell you, but it's most probable that when it is really happening, it will be completely different, because it's going on all the time and it's live, and I can react, I can feel. I have extremely high empathy skills. I would say it's too much even for me. I am more reliable for others than for myself, which makes it difficult. So I really prefer to tell you that I will do something for you than to tell it to myself, that it would probably never happen. So I'm talking to you because I am this kind of person who needs you, knowing you need me. And this new discovery makes me kind of weak, but I really like changing weaknesses into strength. And it has always been my power, it has always been my skill, and I really learned to use it, but to use it not only for myself, but for others. And I am very pleased every time you also learn it, because I know sometimes we are in such situations that we feel completely down, and it's difficult to think of anything positive. And I know I can create this positive feeling, this positive sparkle in your mind, in your life. No matter if we meet during an event, if you read me, if you watch me, I just know it. It's kind of a shaman power, you know. I have learned it from my son. I have learned it from various people from all over the world, from mothers, from fathers, and actually I have learned it from my own experience, meaning that various things that happened made me stronger and made me to be here and now and talking to you, which is completely out of my comfort zone, but probably because I'm speaking English, I feel more comfortable. Of course, I work in Polish and I do it very well because I am a Polish journalist, and I have always been a journalist. This is my job, this is my profession. But somehow this main thing, this biggest challenge which I can complete is talking, being close and sharing good energy. So feel free to use it. First of all, you need to subscribe my channel on YouTube, as it will be developing very fast, and I'm thinking of crazily special stuff. And another thing is that you may contact me and employ me at some events. You may order a report, a video report, photo session, or text. I am really good in writing. When I write, there's no distance, and you can feel it reading me. So see you soon. See you soon. Have a wonderful time, and keep your fingers crossed for all the challenges we will share.